Have a great day, guys. Have a great day, dear learners. Of course, this is still Teacher Bong Fontanilla saying, smile is a curved line that sets everything straight. So, today, the focus of our video will be the conversion of units using the metric converter. So, this is actually one of the competencies for grade 7 mathematics. So with our elementary learners, so they have also a conversion of units. So here, we are going to focus on measure of length. So when we speak of measure of length, we are talking about the different linear units. So meron tayong metric system, meron tayong English system, and the other units that we used to consider in measuring length. Here, to convert units from one unit to another, we are going to make use of the metric converter. Of course, the metric converter is limited only in the conversion of units under the metric system. So what is this metric converter? So if we are going to illustrate, we are going to make use of this one, number line. Of course, we are so much familiar with the different measures of length or units of length under the metric system. We have the most common, we have the meter, meron din tayong kilometer, then we have the center, we have millimeter, then meron din tayong tinatawag na decameter, or that is dam. Then we have also our hectometer, or HM. So km here stands for kilometer, HM for hectometer, dam for decameter, then M for our meter, then DM decimeter, cm centimeter, and mm that is our millimeter. So how shall we make use this metric converter to convert unit to another? Okay, let us try to have an example. Say, number 1, you're given 1.5 meters to be converted to centimeters. Okay, using the metric converter, so that is meter to centimeter. So here is our meter, and this is our centimeter. So if we're going to count the number of spaces between meter to centimeter, that is 1, 2. So there are 2 spaces going to right. Therefore, if we're going to convert 1.5 meters to centimeter, we will simply move our decimal point 2 decimal places to the right. So 2 decimal places, since the spaces between meter and centimeter is 2 spaces. Okay, so your 1.5 meters now will become 1. So i-move natin yan, 1, 2, so that is 5, then 0. Then this is already in terms of centimeters. So our 1.5 meter to be converted to centimeter is equal to 150 centimeters. Okay? Let us see number 2. For number 2, you're given 42.75 meters to kilometers. Okay, so if we're going to locate our meter, so here is our meter in the metric system, converter, then here is our kilometer. How many spaces between meter to kilometer? So we have 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 spaces going to left. So therefore, we will simply move this decimal point 3 decimal places going to left. So if we have a point here, we will move 1, 2, then magsulat tayo na 0. So that is simply equal to 0.0427 kilometers. Okay? So our 42.75 meters to kilometers will be equal to 0.04275 kilometers. Okay. Next, let us see number 3. You're given 7,000 centimeters to hectometer or HM. So centimeter to HM. From the metric converter, here is our centimeter. Then to be converted into HM or hectometer. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 spaces going to left. So therefore, our decimal point will be moved 4 decimal places going to left. So here in our 7,000, where is our decimal point here? Nandito. Na? Just after the last 0 digit. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is simply 0.7000 or kahit hindi na natin isulat yung tatlong 0 dyan, 0.7 HM. Okay. Yeah. Right? So our 7,000 centimeters is now equal to 0.7 hectometer. Okay. Let us see number 4. For number 4, you are given, this is 276 kilometers to millimeters. So from the metric converter, here is the kilometer, then there is the millimeter. Count the number of spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 spaces going to right. Therefore, our decimal point here na nandito will be moved 6 decimal places going to right. So where is our decimal point? Just after the digit 6. So maglagay tayo ng 6 na 0. So we have 2, 7, 6. Magbilang na tayo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Since there are 6 spaces going to right. So that is now in terms of millimeters. Okay. So our 276 kilometers is now equal to, we have 276 million millimeters. Okay. For number 5, you're given 123,000 centimeters to kilometers. So centimeters to kilometers. Count the number of spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 spaces going to left. So therefore, we are going to move our decimal point na nandito, that is 5 decimal places going to left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is equal to 1.23. Kahit hindi na natin isulat yung tatlong 0, kilometers. There. So let's check centimeters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tama. So 1.23 kilometers. Okay? So that's how useful the metric converter is. So using the metric converter, it is just easy for us to convert one metric unit to another metric unit. So as I said, this metric converter is only limited in the conversion of units if we are to deal with units under the metric system. Generally, we will simply count the number of spaces between two units. Then that number of spaces will also be the number of decimal places we are going to move our decimal point in the given. Okay? So I just hope that you did follow.